How's it going, YouTube? This is Manny from Manny Fresh Bets, bringing you my first basket picks for today, January 24th, 2023. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't mind the hair. It's a bad hair day. Got to get it done again. But if you guys been following me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets, I gave you a few winners. I gave you Zubak on Sunday during the, probably you were probably watching football, but I did give you a winner for the Clippers game. So we cashed with Zubak. Yesterday was, gotta admit it, yesterday was a bad day. I gave you probably, I want to say maybe like 6 or 7 picks. Out of those, only one hit. We got Alperin Segun from the Rockets. These are tough to hit. That's why they're long shots. But at the end of the day, if you bet, $10 on each player, you spent $70. If you bet on Alperin Segun, $10, I think the odds were like 3 something. So you got $30 back. Still not a bad day. Obviously, I got to do better. But lo and behold, these are my picks. So I did some parlays here. I would be posting some straight up picks on the Twitter page. So make sure you're following me on that at Manny Fresh Bets. And if I look to the side, I've just got all my notes here and I got everything set up. So that's why I'm looking there. So for the first parlay, I did a 4-leg parlay. I went with Vujicic from the Bulls against the Pacers. If you guys been watching me for a while, you know how much I like this guy. He usually around the basket. He's usually, gets aggressive to begin the games. And he's cashed a few times already this season. So why not take him here with a bad Pacers team? So I got Vujicic on the first leg. And by the way, the odds on this parlay are 100 plus 167, 375. So very, obviously long shot. That's what a first basket is a long shot. And I will be posting the actual plays posted right probably on the side of the video, so that way you guys could see my screenshot. So that's the first leg. Then I took Julius Randle in the Knicks Cavs game. Again, another guy that I'm very high on my Knicks. He's been stepping it up. I even think he should be in consideration for the All-Star game. If not, probably not gonna win the MVP, obviously, with Jokic and all these guys and Luka, Tatum. But he definitely deserves credit this year. He's balling. So I'm taking him there in that game. Actually, they played twice already, and Mitchell Robinson has won the tip-off twice out of the 2 games. Julius Randle hit once out of those 2 games, and I think Mitchell hit the second one. So obviously going with the guy that has already hit that first basket. When it comes to the Denver Nuggets and the Pelicans, I'm taking Valanciunas, another guy. Again, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I have a pinned tweet with him. I believe it was him, Jokic, and Embiid, and somebody else, and Vujicic, I believe. That's been my biggest hit. I bet $1 and I won like 1,400, so 1,400. That's one of my go-to guys when it comes to first baskets. He hits them pretty often. And just take a look at the report. I'm doing this very early on the 24th in the morning. So as of right now, Jokic is day-to-day. He might not play, and that's probably going to be even better if he doesn't play for Valanciunas to hit that first basket. Then for the last one, this is kind of a dart, a long shot. I took Kyle Kuzma in the Dallas Wizards game. I believe Porzingis is not playing, so that kind of plays against us because Porzingis is pretty good winning the tip-offs. But whoever Washington has, I think that he can beat Powell on the tip-off, and I think Kuzma has a good shot. If Porzingis doesn't play, Kuzma is probably going to be more aggressive to try to score. So that kind of plays in our favor as opposed to, the con of Porzingis not playing and not winning the tip. So in all, that was a 4-leg parlay, and like I said, 167,375 plus odds. The second one I did was a very long shot. It's a 7-leg parlay. I'm not even going to read you the odds because they're insane. So for the first game, I took Zach LaVine. He's been on a tear lately. He's definitely been scoring. I think he scored like 22 points or over in the last like 6-7 games. He's been very aggressive. DeRozan has kind of, he's still a great scorer, obviously, but DeRozan has kind of taken a back step to LaVine. And I'm pretty confident with Vujicic winning the tip-off and one of those Bulls getting the getting the first basket. I think LaVine has a shot there. The Celtics and the Heat, we have, it's going to depend on who tips off. It's either going to be Horford or Robert Williams for the Celtics. I took Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have been money on first baskets this year. I don't even have to tell you that if you guys been watching NBA. Horford actually has won the tip-off 2 times out of the 3 games that these two teams have played, and Boston has hit the first basket twice. So I'm playing the odds here. It's either going to be Brown or Tatum taking that first shot. I'm banking on Brown. If you want to replace him with Tatum, be my guest, but you can't go wrong with either or. For the next game, I got Jalen Brunson. He's hit a few first baskets this year already. He's kind of more of a facilitator, but he's going to take over if he needs to. So I took a shot there. He's at plus 750. So not terrible odds, pretty good odds, and he could probably get a shot to make it. For the Pelicans and the Denver Nuggets, I already spoke to you about Jokic probably not playing. I took CJ McCollum. We've hit with him as well in the past. If Valanciunas doesn't take the first shot, it's probably going to be CJ because, we got all these guys, Zion, and all these guys are out. B.I. has been out for a while. So it's either going to be Valanciunas or CJ taking that first shot, and I'm banking on him for this parlay. He's at plus 500, by the way, if you want to take him just straight up. Next one, for the Wizards-Dallas game, if the Wizards don't win this tip-off, I took Luka on the other side, on the other game, other team. This is a long shot because Luka hasn't been really taking the first basket or the first shot, in this year. Last year, he was kind of more aggressive to start games, but this year, he's kind of facilitating a little more. He's going to score, obviously, because I think he has the highest average in the first quarter of scoring, but he has the lowest in the fourth quarter. So it's either he's going to start off really hot and he's going to score, or he's going to be facilitating, at the beginning of games and maybe second and third quarter kind of take over and ease up on the fourth quarter. So I took Luka there. If you want to replace him for Dinwiddie or Tim Hardaway Jr., those guys have been really aggressive to start games just because, with Luka there, there is going to be a limited amount of shots. He's going to take most of the shots. He's going to have the ball in his hand 9 times out of 10. That's why you see him getting so many triple-doubles, because he's going to get the assists, he's going to get the points, and he's going to get the rebounds. So, again, if you want to take Dinwiddie or Tim Hardaway Jr., I won't blame you. Then for the Hornets and Phoenix Suns game, this one's a toss-up just because I think DeAndre Ayton's out. A ton of guys out for the Suns. Obviously, Booker hasn't played for a while. I can see Mason Plumlee winning the tip versus Biyombo. And if that's the case, it's anybody's guess. Again, this is a long shot with Terry Rozier. He's at plus 800 for a reason. Maybe take Plumlee straight up. Maybe he's gotten the first shot a few times. But I'm thinking Rozier. I don't know if Ball's gonna play yet. Again, the lineups are not out yet completely. A lot of guys are day-to-day. A lot of guys are, probable or questionable. But I'm taking Rozier there. For the Lakers and the Clippers, I took Kawhi just because he has been aggressive to start the games. I do think Thomas for the Lakers, the center, he's been balling. He's been winning the tips. So I'm banking on the Lakers to miss a shot and Kawhi to come back the other way and hit his shot. So again, that's kind of a tricky one there. But I'm taking Kawhi. And again, those odds are extremely high. Let's see. They're like plus 86 million or something like that. They're insane. Yeah, they're like plus 86 million. So again, if we hit that one, we could make some pretty good money. Then for the last one here, this is only a 4-leg parlay. The odds are plus 107.43. So not as high. It's only 4 legs. But again, I took Tatum. Again, he's been money on first baskets, and he's usually, aggressive. I don't know what the Miami Heat did to him, but he just goes nuts against them. Same thing with Tyler Hero, and I'm gonna talk to you about that on my same game parlay props video. These two guys have been going off when they face each other, so it's either gonna be Tatum going off for 30, 35, Hero going off for 20 plus. So those guys have played, like I said, 3 times already. Boston has won the tip-off 2 out of the 3. And I believe they hit 2 out of the 3 first baskets as well. So I'm going to take Tatum there. For Cleveland against the Knicks, I'm taking Donovan Mitchell. I mean, kind of a cop-out, I guess, because he is going to be the go-to guy. He's hit the first basket a few times this year already. And I feel like he has a shot to get the first basket again. Mitchell Robinson has gotten the tip twice already, so I'm banking on maybe the Knicks miss a shot, maybe a turnover, maybe a steal, something within those lines, offensive foul, something within those lines, and then Mitchell gets that shot to get the first basket. Then for the Hornets, Phoenix Suns, again, this game is a long shot as it is. A lot of people that might play might not play, but I took Mikal Bridges. Again, he's been stepping it up with Booker not there, and then when Ayton was out too, he's been stepping it up as a scorer. Right now, he's at plus 550. So not bad if you want to take him at a straight up shot. Maybe put 10, 15 bucks on it, see if it hits. But I think they got a good shot at hitting that first basket. Then for the last leg, I took LeBron, another kind of, I don't want to call it a cop out because these are very unknown. But he has the best odds to hit the first basket. He's at plus 390. Again, Thomas, the center for the Lakers, has been winning tips left and right this year. And LeBron has been very aggressive. He's coming up to that scoring, the scoring record. So I think he's going to go off. I think he's going to probably score like 30, 35 in this game and try to get closer to that record. And again, that was a four-leg parlay. It's more safer than the other ones. But it's still high odds. So if you hit it, it's 107.43. So I'm guessing, you bet a buck. I think I'm guessing it's like $107.43. If you bet 10 bucks, it's about 1,743. So those are my picks for first basket picks for today, 124.23. Really appreciate all you guys. Again, guys, I can't thank you guys enough. Been getting a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new followers on Twitter. I gave out a few bets that hit on first basket for the NBA. I gave the NFL. The NFL has been really good in these playoffs in terms of live bets. So what I do is you log into your FanDuel account. You look at the drives. So the next drive, let's say, for example, we hit on the Dallas and 49ers game, we hit the punt like 3 or 4 times. I'm betting 5-10 bucks on each time the team is going to punt. So it's basically the next drive, what's going to happen. Obviously, that was a very big defensive game. I pretty much, at some point, I was just betting the punt blindly, and I kept winning. And I kept giving that pick on Twitter as as I'm watching the games. I'm putting in the pick. I'm like, listen, next drive punt, next drive field goal, next drive punt, whatever it is. Next The next drive, a guy to catch a pass. So these live bets have actually been more lucrative for me. I've been winning a lot of those more than the actual plays that I placed before the game starts, because I'm watching the game, I'm getting a better feel of what's happening, and I'm tweeting it out. Obviously, I can't do that on YouTube unless I go live, which I might. I might go do a live video with you guys and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing. But again, guys, just follow me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets. I've been hitting those live bets a lot. Also on the NBA, the props. So, for example, the for example, Sabonis has 8 rebounds going into the third quarter. FanDuel puts his under rebounds at 13. I take either the over or under, how depending on how I'm watching it or how I'm seeing the game is going, and I post it on Twitter, and you guys can follow that pick as well. And those have been money too. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the new followers, all the new subscribers on Twitter. I think I'm almost at 600. So I can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully one of these cashes. I'm actually going to post straight up picks also on my Twitter page. So make sure you're following. Again, guys, take care. God bless, and we will talk soon.